Good morning, Kentuckiana. It's just after 9 o'clock here. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday morning. I'm Ian Hardwitt, filling in for Gabriel Gonzalez. And as usual here on the weekends, we have Reed out on the road, but not as usual. We got a special guest with him today, our very own Brooke Hash. Y'all, it's shaping up to be a pretty good morning out there now that the fog is cleared out. What can we expect today with the Veterans Parade while you're out in Middletown?
Oh, we've got excellent weather for the Veterans Parade. Good morning, everybody. We are on the road in Middletown, American Legion Post 1170 here in Middletown. Fine group of people, and Brooke Hash joins us.
We love it. We did this last year, and I had to come back. I pretty much got up this morning, and I said, we got to do this again.
You called and said, I'm coming over, and I said, okay, come on.
There's no better group of people. Like, if you got to see who's all here congregating, great people, great food inside, and it's a great morning.
Now, this is the commander of the post, Jerry Nowert. We're going to talk to the commander in just a second. Right now, let's look at Max 1. I want to show you the fog that we have, but it's burning off rapidly now. Some of the visibility's just down to the south, still very low, less than a half a mile. It's going to burn off rapidly. The area that got the fog this morning was the area that got the rain yesterday. Okay, that's out of here. Now, let's take a look at the parade forecast. And we've got good weather for that parade forecast. And here's the way it looks. Oh, I like this, Brooke.
Awesome. Temperatures
in the upper 50s at parade time, 11 a.m. And we move it into the 60s. Today's going to be a good day. Big, major, hold on to your hat, changes are coming. This is a friendly post. They've treated us very well over the years.
They really have, and they've been here over and over again for every Veterans Day parade.
Commander, you turn a good crowd out here.
Well, it's all about a team thing, and there's a lot of proud veterans, and we want to honor even the ones who aren't
yes,
here.
Yes, indeed. And, everyone, any veteran, whether you're here watching or wherever you are, we honor you.
Absolutely. And the first responders, you can see that they're here with us as well. And of course, a lot of them are veterans as well.
Indeed. By the way, this veteran is a veteran of the U.S. Coast Guard and a 25-year Kentucky State Police trooper.
Yes, sir. I wore both uniforms.
You did indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Honored to be here with you. We're going to spend some more time here, but first we're going to go back to Ian to bring us up to date on the top news stories this morning.
Coming right back to one of the biggest stories we've ever covered here, the number of people dead after the UPS crash on Tuesday has officially risen to 14. That's according to an update from Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg last night. He made the announcement in a video message saying the victim was found at the crash site. So far, we do not know if this changes the number of people who are reported missing. Here's what the mayor had to say.
It's with a heavy heart that I announced that an additional victim has been located at the crash site this evening. That brings the total number of known victims to 14. We pray for each of the victims' families and pray that no additional victims are lost.
UPS has decided to ground all MD-11 planes in an overnight decision. That's the same type of plane that crashed on Tuesday and the third largest aircraft type in the UPS fleet. FedEx followed suit, grounding those planes. It comes from a recommendation from the plane's maker, Boeing. Boeing says there are about 70 of these planes in service. Here's the MD-11, a large cargo jet with an engine on the tail. UPS said in a statement, quote, out of an abundance of caution and in the interest of safety, we have made the decision to temporarily ground our MD-11 fleet, end quote. MD-11s make up about 9% of UPS's aircraft capacity. UPS made this decision also at Boeing recommendation. In a statement, Boeing, the company, wrote, quote, with safety as our top priority, we recommended to the 3 operators of the MD-11 freighter that they suspend flight operations while additional engineering analysis is performed. This recommendation was made, again, in abundance of caution. Boeing says they will continue coordinating with the FAA on this matter. A lawsuit has been filed against UPS, Boeing, and General Electric by Morgan & Morgan on behalf of some people and businesses in the crash area. Lawyers claim the crash, quote, acted like a bomb. Shakira Ware, one person named in the suit, says she was in a home nearby the crash and she was exposed to smoke from burning oil. We know of at least one other law firm that plans to file a suit within the next week. The blockades around the fatal crash are starting to ease, but the public still can't get in. Grade Lane remains closed near the railroad tracks by UPS's freight facility just south of the airport runway. WHAS 11's Jose Alonso and photojournalist Aspen Hester give us a look at what's happening beyond that checkpoint.
Grade Lane, just south of the Muhammad Ali International Airport, remains closed to the public as officials still comb through the crash site of UPS Flight 2976. This new picture from the Louisville Fire Foundation showing parts of the jet in the wreckage. It was an MD-11 jet, just like this one with 3 engines. The left engine on this jet fell off after takeoff.
Never would have thought we'd had a plane crash so close.
Waste management employees like mechanic Dakota Howell have been able to go past the barricade with their trucks.
We've been working since the crash. We haven't stopped. We've been in every day.
So have officials and others who were given permission.
We're also working to get access for the businesses along Grade Lane. We know those business owners and employees want to get back to their work, and the NTSB is working as quickly as possible to clear that site.
One of those business owners are the Smith family, who own a custom fabrication shop that was just feet from the crash.
I mean, it's definitely hitting a little harder. You know, when we were down there, it was just people running, a handful of people injured, and that was all you saw. So until you start seeing faces and putting names to faces, it definitely changed.
But just like many others, the Smiths could not enter to work or retrieve personal documents.
I think that we may need over the next couple of days, weeks, however long this takes.
But ministries like the Lord's Kitchen gave us a look inside where they were able to feed multiple first responders hard at work.
So we're doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. I told them, I said, as long as you're here, we'll be here.
For Executive Director Joni Vota, this tragedy hits close to home.
It was people that we knew that actually went to church with us, and you know, they had gotten there 5 minutes before the plane crash, and then we found out just a couple days ago that they just discovered their bodies.
As officials continue their search, many folks are stepping up however they can. In Louisville, Jose Alonso, WHAS 11 on your side.
The FAA and the National Transportation Safety Board are still investigating that crash. The airport reopened at about 8 a.m. on Wednesday. All runways are now open. The Environmental Protection Agency is out there in the crash site working with state and local agencies. They're cleaning up oil released into nearby streams that flow into the Salt and Ohio rivers. Also, MSD has warned against coming into contact with Pond Creek during this time. That runs all the way from the airport down into West Point.